In a crowded city filled with tall buildings and endless expectations lived a young man named Ryan. From the outside, his life looked fine. He had work, plans, and people around him. But inside, he felt constantly heavy, as if he was carrying something invisible on his shoulders. Ryan tried to be everything at once: strong for his family, reliable for his friends, perfect for the world. He said yes when he wanted to say no. He smiled when he felt broken. He kept moving, afraid that stopping would make everything fall apart. At night, when the city finally went quiet, the weight became unbearable. He would stare at the ceiling and wonder, why am I so tired even when I'm not doing enough? At first, he thought the problem was laziness, so he pushed harder. Then he thought it was failure, so he blamed himself. On his darkest days, he believed he was simply weak. One evening, after another draining day, Ryan wandered into a public park near the edge of the city. The park was nearly empty. Streetlights flickered softly. In the center stood an old stone bridge over a narrow canal. On the bridge sat an elderly man feeding birds. He carried a small bag, yet he looked lighter than anyone Ryan had ever seen. Without thinking, Ryan asked, "How do you look so peaceful when life is so heavy?" The old man chuckled gently. "Because," he said, "I only carry what belongs to me." Ryan didn't understand. The man tossed a few crumbs and continued, "Most people exhaust themselves carrying expectations that were never theirs. Fear of disappointing others, fear of being left behind, fear of not being enough." The words hit Ryan like silence after noise. He stood there for a long time, watching the birds come and go. For the first time, he realized something painful. He had been living to avoid judgment, not to build a life. That night, Ryan made a quiet choice. He didn't announce it. He didn't seek approval. He began putting the weight down slowly. He set boundaries instead of explaining himself. He chose progress over perfection. He allowed himself to rest without guilt. Nothing magical happened overnight. Some people misunderstood. Some walked away. But something inside Ryan grew stronger. Weeks passed. Months passed. He started waking up with clarity instead of anxiety. He worked with focus instead of fear. He stopped chasing validation and started building value. Then, one day, an opportunity came. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. This time, Ryan didn't hesitate. He trusted himself. The path was difficult, the work was heavy, but the weight no longer crushed him. Years later, when someone asked how he had changed his life, Ryan smiled and said, "I didn't become stronger by carrying more. I became stronger by letting go." From that day on, Ryan lived by a simple truth. You don't need to carry the whole world to move forward. Carry only what helps you walk. And slowly, quietly, his life began to feel lighter. Not because life became easy, but because Ryan finally learned what to put down.